All right, we're going to do 37 through 40 all in one video here. Basically, we're just going to be completing each sentence to make something that's true. So it's basically just going down to a knowledge of if we know what all these words mean. So if two lines are perpendicular, then they form. Well, remember, perpendicular means that they come in, two lines intersect each other such that all four angles are exactly 90 degrees. So they form, I guess, right angles is the only word that works there. Now, if two lines are cut by a transversal, so I guess we better draw two lines cut by a transversal so that alternate interior angles are congruent. So these two are congruent. Then the lines are, now remember that this will only happen if and only if these two lines are parallel to each other. Because if they aren't parallel, then these angles can be anything. So then the two lines are, the word we're looking for is parallel. If two lines form vertical angles, let's remember what that looks like. We've got a line intersecting another line, and vertical angles are the ones directly across from each other. Well, we know that vertical angles are congruent. And number 40, probably the most challenging one of this entire section. If point X is the blank of PQ, then PX is congruent to XQ. So let's draw this. We've got P and Q, so we have segment PQ. And now it's talking about PX and XQ are being congruent to each other. Now, in theory, we could draw the point X out here, so that if I drew PQ and QX, those two would be equal. But this kind of implies that what we're looking for is on the line PQ itself. So we would need point X here in the middle and PX congruent to XQ. The only thing that makes sense for me here is to call this the midpoint. Because a midpoint cuts a segment exactly in half, so the left half must equal the right half.